Okay, Zen fam, let's talk state of play. Just got done watching it. Pretty decent little showing. Some interesting little bits and pieces here and there. The Baby Steps trailer. Damn, that's weird. I mean, you'd almost think it was Kojima if it wasn't for the fact that it looked just so goofy. But if it hits PlayStation Plus, I'll give it a go. But I don't know if I'd be prepared to drop actual money on it. But I'm prepared to be proven different on that. Who knows, it could be a sleeper hit. We know very little, we've only had a very small trailer yet. One thing I do like in this state of play, I like the presenter. I like we have a face, not just a disembodied voice. And something about the woman presenting it, I just liked her. For no good reason, I just liked her. She's probably going to get hate because she's a woman, you know, because some of the gamer bros out there just can't handle that idea. And she's not like, you know, a model, you know, like Jade Raymond or such like, so she's going to get hate. But I personally thought I liked her. So deal with that as you will. There was some very nice VR efforts. I know that like Mr. Greg Miller of Kinda Funny is going to absolutely cream his kecks at the Ghostbusters VR game. Maybe he'll start to actually change his tune a little bit about PSVR 2. Maybe he'll actually play it some. Because Lord knows the PSVR 2 needs more love, because I've played it at my mate Dave's house and it's fantastic. What else? There was obviously the usual smattering of like, you know, Final Fantasies and all the rest of that. The Spider-Man game. Ho ho ho. Two separate bits of Spider-Man. We've got the main trailer with a talkie bit and all the extra abilities and the new map traversal, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be something quite special. And now the idea of the different costumes, which leads me to believe that you're only going to be Venom for like the middle part of the game, you know? So you'll be in the middle part of the game, you'll be doing your Venom things. I've got a hair stuck to me. Yeah. You'll be doing your Venom stuff, and then you'll get back to being Peter Parker Spider-Man, and you'll still have choice of all the different suits and stuff, and you'll be hunting down whoever or whatever gets infected with Venom and becomes the real Venom pest to New York. And of course, the Spider-Man mythos. Now, of course, the question is, who will Venom decide to take once he has been ejected from Peter Parker? Because I reckon it'll be Miles' job to save Peter from the symbiote, or symbiote, depending on how you like to pronounce these things. And this is pretty much what I said before. So I like to think that this trailer has proven this right. I could be wrong. We'll all find out when we get to play it. But I think that like the symbiote's going to pass from Peter to Doc Connors. I think the lizard and the symbiote are going to become one. Now, I can't say for certain if that's ever happened in the comics, because I've not read as much Spider-Man as I have other things. But it's a cool concept either way you cut it. Of course, it could pass to Harry Osborn, but he's meant to go all sort of Green Goblin-y in a lot of interpretations, so we'll see, you know. They tried again to get us to like their Splatoon clone. Was it Foam Party? Trust me, if you followed the live comments that were going when Foam Party was running the last time, it was exactly the same this time, except with more vitriol. PlayStation, nobody likes it. Nobody. Everybody thinks that Foam Party is a joke. Scrap the R&D. Just leave that game alone. Use some of the resources, some of the models and stuff. Put them in something else. You know, use your assets from that game for some other, you know, some other title. And just try and make the best of a bad thing. But don't release this game, because it is going to flop, and it's going to flop hard. There'll be a few dedicated people who will want to play it because it's cheesy and crazy. But the large amount of PlayStation players, Unless it comes out in PlayStation Plus like day one for everybody for nothing. Well, virtually nothing. Then nobody's going to touch about a 10-foot Galprod. It's that simple, Sony. The Resident Evil VR experience looks really tasty. I mean, graphically, it just... whoa. So there's some definite high points in tonight's showcase that we just saw. I'd give it a strong 7.5, 8, depending on, you know, when you actually tune into the state of play. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. They've definitely done better state of plays, but they've definitely done worse state of plays. So that's my thoughts. Obviously, I'd love to get yours, so typey down below. Let Zenbloke know what you thought of tonight's state of play. I personally think it was quite alright. And, yeah. Hashtag support Scottish YouTubers, and of course, as always, aye, nae bother.